Hello everyone and welcome to another video. My name is Jerry and I'm hailing you from the Antari shipyard. And today I'm bringing you a new episode of These Are the Voyages. And Tony and I are going to be playing Deliver the Nano Virus from Wave 5, the Tactical Cube 138. Should be a good time. So let's get into the mission here. So, Deliver the Nano Virus. It is a Borg Federation flavored mission. It has 2 players, and the special components is just 1 mission token. Mission overview. A group of rebel drones have created a virtual construct that they call Unimatrix Zero. They can enter it while regenerating, and it allows them to be individuals while they are there. The Borg Queen has become aware of Unimatrix Zero and is attempting to locate and destroy it. The Unimatrix drones have reached out to the Federation ship for help, and a nanovirus has been developed that will allow them to retain their memories while not in the Unimatrix. The Federation ship must send an away team onto a nearby tactical cube and deliver the nanovirus into its central plexus. Once it is delivered, the virus will spread throughout the hive mind and free all of the Unimatrix drones. Alright, so the Borg player, which I am taking the role of the Borg player, Tony's taking the role of the Federation player this game. So I had 80 SP, including 1 and only 1 ship, which must be a Borg tactical cube, equipped with the self-destruct sequence upgrade. So getting a couple limitations there in my build. And then the Federation player, they get 100 SP, including 1 Federation ship with at least 1 crew upgrade and 1 other ship of any faction. That other ship, meaning, or trying to represent the sphere from the Unimatrix Zero episode that the Klingon Borg drone took over. So, map setup. The Borg Tactical Cube sets up in a 4-inch by 12-inch area in the northwest corner of the play area. The Federation ship sets up in a 4-inch by 12-inch area in the northeast corner of the play area. The Federation player then sets his other ship up in a 4 by 36-inch area along the southern edge of the play area. So the ships are kind of broken up. The tactical cube and the Federation ship start fairly close to one another. Special rules. Away team. If the Federation ship is within range 1 to 2 of the Borg ship, it may perform one of the following 2 actions. Action. Disable your captain or any number of your crew upgrades of your choice. Place disabled upgrade tokens on these cards. These cards are considered to have beamed aboard the Borg ship as your away team. You cannot remove these disabled upgrade tokens without using the action listed below. If your captain is a part of your away team, your ship is considered to have a skill of 1. Action. Remove the disabled upgrade tokens from any cards that are a part of your away team. These cards are now considered aboard the ship and are no longer part of the away team. Delivering the nanovirus. During the end phase of every round, the Federation player rolls 1 attack die for every member of his away team. If there is at least 1 hit or 1 crit result, place 1 mission token on the Borg ship card. This represents that the nanovirus has been delivered into the central plexus. Note, crew upgrades that are part of the away team may still be targeted by Borg assimilation tubules. Objectives. Deliver the nanovirus, the Federation player, deliver the nanovirus into the Borg ship's central plexus and return safely, i.e. beam an away team onto the Borg ship, place 1 mission token on the Borg ship card, return the away team to their ship, and then exit the play area. If the Federation ship exits the play area without delivering the nanovirus, or while its away team is still on the Borg ship, the Federation player loses. Borg player, destroy the Federation player's ship. Alternatively, the Borg player can win by successfully damaging the Federation ship with the self-destruct sequence upgrade after the nanovirus has been delivered, i.e. the mission token is placed on the Borg ship card. So, ideally the Borg just want to damage the Federation ship with this upgrade or destroy the Federation ship, and the Federation need to implant the virus and get away with their away team. Alright, and then here are the mission cards. You can see here in the mission viewer on Utopia. Alright, and then we will pull up the builds real quick before we head on over to the table. So let me get that pulled up, and then we'll go through those. Alright, so we're going to start by taking a look at Tony's build, and Tony went with a pretty accurate Voyager, or at least a thematic Voyager. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at these cards here. So first three cards, all of these cards are coming from the new Lost in the Delta Quadrant faction pack. So you've got the USS Voyager, 4245, tech weapon, 3 crew slots, 25 points, standard fed action bar, action. Increase this ship's agility value by 1 this game round and repair 1 hull or shield on this ship. If there are no friendly ships within range 1 to 2, this is a free action instead. Okay, so pretty nice there. Chakotay, add 1 crew slot to the ship's upgrade bar. When attacking, if there is a scan token besides the ship, 1 hit or 1 crit cannot be cancelled. Pretty passive ability, I really like that. And then we got Ambassador Neelix, which I believe we forgot. We forgot about him. That's okay. Negotiations accepted. For the rest of the game, if the ship moves within range 1 of the target ship, or the target ship moves within range 1 of this ship, place either a battle station token or an evade token besides the ship that moved. Negotiations denied. This ship gains the following ability. In phase, select either a battle station, evade, or a scan token besides the ship. That token does not get removed this end phase. Alright, next 3 cards we've got, again, all from the Lost in the Delta Quadrant pack. We got Tal Celis, free action. Place 3 time tokens on this card. Perform the scan action as a free action. And William Telfer. Whenever you would place 3 or more time tokens on a Federation crew upgrade, you may place those time tokens on this card instead. And then we've got Bioneural Circuitry, locked to a Federation ship only. After this ship executes a maneuver, disable this card. You may perform an action on the ship's action bar as a free action. Perform action step. Place 3 time tokens on this card. This ship may perform actions on its action bar or ship card, even if there is an aux power token besides this ship. This upgrade costs plus 3 SP if not equipped to an Intrepid class, a Sovereign class, or a Luna class ship. Alright, and then we've got Experimental Torpedo Bay, which comes from 2 Boldly Go, I believe. Start of the game, you place a torpedo weapon upgrade with a printed cost of 5 or less face down beneath this card. So in this case, Tony is hiding Transphasic Torpedoes, the brand new one. Combat phase, discard this card, flip the card beneath this card face up, and equip it to the ship, ignoring restrictions. So Transphasic Torpedoes is a torpedo upgrade that costs 5 or less, so it can be hidden under Experimental Torpedo Bay. So Transphasic Torpedoes. The attack value of this weapon is equal to the defending ship's printed hull value plus 1. So definitely a weapon that hits hard against the more hull you have. Attack. Discard this card and target an opposing ship. Modify attack dice step. Reroll up to a number of blanks equal to the ship's primary weapon value. Damage. Deal damage step. Uncancelled crits from this attack ignore the defending ship's shields. Range 2 to 3. Pretty good card. I really like this incarnation of Transphasic Torpedoes. Much better than the original. So we'll get to see if Tony gets to use it or not. Harry Kim. Each time a scan token is placed beside this ship, remove a disabled token from either a Federation crew or a Federation tech upgrade equipped to this ship. Alright, so going to the last 3 cards in the build here. 7 of 9 is from, 7 of 9 and Tuvok are from Lost in the Delta Quadrant. Interleague Transceiver is from Resistance is Futile. 7 of 9, add either 1 tech or 1 Borg upgrade to this ship's upgrade bar. Action. Perform the scan action as a free action. In addition, if equipped to an Intrepid class, place either a scan or an evade token besides this ship. In addition, if equipped to a Borg ship, place a battle station token besides this ship. Interleague Transceiver. This ship and all friendly Borg ships within range increase their agility value by 1. And then you've got Tuvok. Action. Disable this card. Perform either a a target lock or a battle station action as a free action. Then perform the action listed on a Federation crew upgrade equipped to the ship as a free action. Alright, so that is Tony's first ship. So we'll be looking at his second ship, which is going to be a Borg Sphere, thematic to the episode. So we've got a Borg Sphere that is 6076, Borg weapon crew, coming in at 38 points. It's got a Borg action bar of target lock, scan, regenerate. No ship ability, it's generic. And honestly, the generic is actually not 36, it is not 38, it is actually 36 points. But this is the version of the card that he was using. So, Captain is Karak. Captain, at the start of the game, place 6 drone tokens on this card. When you inflict damage to an opponent's hull, during the deal damage step, you may spend 1 drone token to convert 1 normal damage into 1 critical damage. And then we've got technological distinctiveness here, which is locked to a Borg ship only. Place 1 mission token on this card as an action. When attacking with the ship's primary weapon, the ship rolls +1 attack die for each mission token on this card. So we already know that the Borg Sphere is going to be starting on the other side of the map, so Tony can kind of take his time with the sphere and kind of build the technological distinctiveness up. Because with a primary weapon attack, if you are in range 1 and you've got 3 time tokens on that, 3 mission tokens on that card, we're talking about a 10 dice attack. Because you get 6 plus 3 for technological distinctiveness, and then +1 for range 1. 10 dice attack is pretty hard to defend against. And then the last 3 cards he's got on the build is Advanced Proton Beam, again, out of Resistance, is Futile pack. Neonatal came from a card pack, the Borg Queen Octahedron card pack. And then Goval, he came from the Soong. Advanced Proton Beam. The attack value of this weapon is the ship's printed primary weapon value. So in this case, 6. Attack. Remove this card from play, spend 2 drone tokens on the captain equipped to the ship, and target the opposing ship. All damage inflicted by this attack ignores the defending ship's shields. It is locked to a Borg ship only, and it can be fired either from a forward firing arc or a 360 firing arc. Neonatal board. You add 1 crew to this ship's upgrade bar. If this ship is equipped to a Borg ship, you may have Borg crew upgrades fill this ship's tech or Borg slots. And then you've got Goval. Discard this card at any time to prevent one of your crew upgrades from being disabled or discarded. If this upgrade is deployed to a ship with a Borg captain, you must spend 1 drone token to use this ability. Alright, and then we're looking at my build here. So this is going to be my tactical cube. So we've got Tactical Cube 138, Borg Tactical Cube 6098, so lots of hit points there. 2 Borg slots, a tech, and 2 weapon slots, and a crew, coming in at 46 points. Standard Borg action bar there. The Borg Ablative Hull Armor upgrade costs -3 SP to equip to the ship, so I'm probably going to take advantage of that. And then we've got the Borg Queen here. At the start of the game, place 9 drone tokens on this card. Add 1 Borg upgrade slot to your upgrade bar. Action, target a ship at range 1 and spend 6 drone tokens. Disable 2 upgrades of your choice on the target ship. So I didn't choose this Borg Queen because of her ability. The 2 factors that I chose her for is 1, she's going to be a Captain Skill 9 with those 9 drone tokens. And 2, she's going to give me an extra Borg slot, which I really, really needed in this build. And then we've got Ocular Implants, which is locked to a Borg ship, Borg captain. When this ship performs a target lock, this ship may perform a battle station action as a free action. So I wanted to make sure that my ship had quality going into its attack, because I needed to make sure that my shots counted and they landed. Alright, and then we've got Technological Distinctiveness. Action, place 1 mission token on this card. When attacking with the ship's primary weapon, you get to roll +1 attack die for each mission token. My thought was, well, if Voyager runs or tries to trap me in a corner, I can take my time and kind of build this up. And then you got the Borg Ablative Hull Armor. When defending, convert all of your opponent's crit results into hit results and place all damage cards that your ship receives beneath this card. Once there are 4 damage cards beneath this card, discard this upgrade and all damage cards beneath it. All excess damage affects the ship as normal. Just adding this to give me a little bit more health, give me a little bit more wiggle room. And then, of course, here's the self-destruct sequence that is required by the mission for me to have equipped. Action. You cannot attack this round. During the next activation phase, you cannot move or take any actions, including free actions. At the end of the next activation phase, after all ships have moved, destroy your ship and roll a number of attack dice equal to your whole value damage to every ship within range 1 to 3 of your ship. A ship does not roll defense dice against this attack unless it has a scan token beside it. So there's a lot that goes into that upgrade, and it's not used to the best, or it's not where it's the best of its ability anymore. So it's very, very niche, very hard to use. So the card that got skipped was Transwarp Coil. Action: if this card is not equipped to a Borg ship, discard this card. Perform an additional maneuver on this ship's dial at the same speed as its revealed maneuver, and treat this maneuver as a red maneuver. So I chose Transwarp Coil to go on this build because I wanted to be able to move across the board. Because we're talking about an Intrepid class, which is a fairly fast ship. So I needed to try and keep up and keep that ship within range 2 of my tactical cube. So the last two cards in my build is Advanced Proton Beam. We talked about that with Tony's build. Again, my thought was, hey, if I can get into range 1 and I can land a pretty hard attack against Voyager's shields, or against Voyager and it had all of its shields still, this might be a way for me to get around it. And then, just to kind of round everything out, I put second and 5 on. Action: target a ship at range 1 to 2. Discard this card in one upgrade of your choice on the target ship. This ability may be used against a ship that is cloaked. So I figured maybe there might be some sort of shenanigans or some sort of linchpin that I can kind of pull and protect myself a little bit further, just to make me last, or give me a little bit more of a chance. So that is both of our builds. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll throw it on over to the table. Thank you all for watching. Hello everyone and welcome to the table. I've got Tony here with me and we're getting ready to play Deliver the Nano Virus from Tactical Cube 138 from Wave 5. How are you doing today, sir?
Great, good evening to you.
Good evening. I am ready to play with this tactical cube. I've actually never played with one. I have one, or have it, physically. Never actually played with it.
Well, back in the day, they were super fun. Till they nerfed the Borg, and then they stopped being on the table as often.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so you have Captain Skills 7 and 6. So I think your Voyager gets placed first because your second ship doesn't get placed right away, right? If I remember from the rules.
Let me look. Hundreds. The Borg cube is set up in the top. The Federation is set up in the top, and then the Federation player sets up his other ship in a 4x36 area. So yeah, the Borg sphere will get placed last, even though it's low captain skill. So I think it's prudent to kind of point myself that way.
Okay. I truthfully had the same thought, but I didn't want to go. There we go.
I think I'll just center him and turn him around, though. There he is. All right, my ships are placed.
All right. So then we are good to go. So going into the planning phase. Alright, I am set and ready to go.
So my ship's gonna go. Oh wait, hold on. Start of the game. Place a torpedo. Combat phase. All right. Sorry, I have experimental torpedo. I needed to refresh.
No worries at all.
Okay, so the Borg sphere is gonna go first.
Yep.
He did 4 straight. I don't think he'll be doing any combat this turn. So he will technological distinctiveness.
Okay.
I need to grab a mission token for that.
Alright.
I just noticed I put one of my cards in the wrong place, so I'm rearranging some stuff.
Oh, okay. No worries.
Okay. As far as actions on the Borg sphere, I did technological distinctiveness, so that's your turn.
Your ship moves next. The Voyager.
Oh, you're right. I'm my fault.
You're okay.
Well, that moves slower than usual.
Oh, yeah, that's the new coating for the dials.
Oh, so it like flies now?
Yep, it flies and it'll detect bumps and moves itself backwards.
Cool. All right. Well, action. Let's see. I need to, I think, disable Tuvok and perform a. Wait, let me see what range you're at, because the mission says you're not in range yet. So Tuvok says that I perform either a target lock or a battle stations as a free action, and then do a crew. So I think I'll take the battle stations.
Okay.
And then I get to do a free action with one of my crew.
Yep.
Which is going to be 7 of 9, who performs a free scan. And then she says, in addition, if I'm on an Intrepid class, I can place another scan or evade token. So I think I'm going to get an evade token.
Okay.
And then it says, in addition, if equipped to a board ship. I'm not a board ship, so that's not happening. And then, I guess, Harry Kim activates when a scan token is placed. So I get to remove the disable token from Tuvok. And so Tuvok's ready for the next round.
Yep.
Nice
little synergy going on there.
That's all I get to do for now.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. If there's no friendly ships within range 1 to 2, I get to do the ship action for free. So I get to increase my agility by 1.
Okay.
So I'm just going to put an extra defense die, I think, next to my ship so I don't forget when we get to shooting.
Sounds good.
Oh, I grabbed 2.
Alright, so my ship's going to move, and we're just doing a 3 forward. Or not, because I didn't sync my pad. Alright, so now we will move 3 forward. Okay. Let's check out all ranges here. So you Should be inside range 2 for me.
Yep.
Good, good, good. Okay. So... Bum, bum, bum. Okay. So my action... Gosh dang. So I think my action is going to be to take second of 5. And we're going to discard... I think we're going to discard Experimental Torpedo Bay.
So I'm going to lose the card underneath that as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. So that was that. And I don't have anything... I don't have anything for the top of the combat phase.
Okay. I think I do, or I did. Not anymore. You took it away from me.
Yes, sir. Okay, so... It's 5, 6... So the board cube would get to attack. And that would be against Voyager at range 2 with 6 dice. And no modifiers. Ugh, gross. Terrible attack roll. Just a hit and a crit.
Okay, so I'm going to take these 3. One from the action that I took, and the other 2 as my ship's agility. Oh, I forgot, I have an interlinked transceiver, so it's another one. Oh, I don't want to move that. So, I'm going to roll these.
Oof.
I think I'm going to spin that rattle station. Oops. I wanted that to be that and that.
Alright. Okay. Successfully defended.
Alright. Now the return volley. Which isn't as cool as it was gonna be. I'm not at range 1, so just the 4. I have a scan token, so if I roll a hit or a crit, one of them can't be canceled. But you don't have any defense dice anyway, right?
Right.
So, too bad I spent that battle stations. It looks like 2 shields.
Alright, so 2 to my shields. So I go from 8 to 6. Alright. Flip second of 5 over. Okay, that's it.
Is there a thing I have that says at the end phase if you have a scan? Nope. Yeah, no, nothing to do with the scans, so I'm going to get my ship and clear a bunch of this. And then I guess we're ready for the planning phase.
Yes, sir.
Again. I need to get Voyager closer to you.
Yes, yes. Okay, so I muted my mic against Tony. I'm going to try and not do as much dead air between when we're doing things. So I know his objective is to get close to me to get some away team on board. So I think I'm going to do a 1 reverse in this case, because I do want him to get within range 1, because I have a weapon that I want to use, but I don't want to bump him, because I want to get some good quality this time. So I think I'm going to put my dial over here. And again, I apologize for tabletop jumping all over the place in these videos.
Are you ready? Or oh, never mind. You're still planning.
For some reason, tabletop just doesn't like what I'm doing. Okay, I am planned, so I'm going to unmute myself.
Good now?
Yeah, I am good now.
Okay. I'm going to move the sphere to the 4 straight.
All right.
What do I need to use this cool weapon? Remove this card from play, spend 2 drone tokens, target the opposing ship. I get to ignore your shields.
Yep.
Cool. And it's the printed primary, it's only range 1, so I won't be doing that this turn. So I think I will be mission token on technological distinctiveness.
Okay.
And then I think what I want to do is activate Voyager. And I should still be at range 2 of you now.
Ooh.
It didn't flip the dial over. There you go. So then I'm going to do the same action sequence I did last time. 2 VOC for the battle stations, 7 of 9 for the evade and the scan, Harry Kim to undisable 2 VOC.
Okay.
And I can technically still could disable bioneural circuitry to get a free target lock. I might just... No, I think I'll leave the target lock alone. Oh, shoot. I don't think I want to do these actions at all. I need to do the mission. So, I'm going to take that back.
Yep.
I'm going to take a free scan with bioneural circuitry instead, and then undisable bioneural circuitry with Harry Kim. And then I'm going to do the action for the mission, which is to beam an away team member over. So I'm going to put a disable token on William Telfer. Or Telfer? Telfer.
Yeah.
And I think I'll put it on Tal Celeste as well.
Okay.
So I'm going to put 2 lower deck people over there to do the hard work. And then I'm going to take the ship action as a free action, so I'm just going to put a defense die next to Voyager to represent that.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to reveal a 1 reverse as a white maneuver. So I am going to turn the ship, move 1, and then turn it back around. Alright, so that should put me right where... Alright. Okay, I do like that. I think I'm going to get a target lock as my action, and then with ocular implants I get to place a battle stations token. So we will go ahead and do a target lock, which we will give to you. And then we'll get the battle stations token.
Well, hold on a second. I want to check something quick.
Sure.
I don't want to cheat, so I don't get this extra defense die. I can't do the ship action.
Oh, why is that?
It's not a free action if I have a friendly ship within range 1 to 2.
Oh, I see.
So I can't do that.
Okay.
So I'm going to take that one back. So we're
Okay, perfect. I appreciate the honesty. Alright, so we're back into the combat phase.
okay.
And I'm just doing the primary weapon attack, so that's still 6 dice. Man, I gotta really figure out what's going on with tabletop. Alright. 6 dice. It is a range 2 attack against you. I've got some good quality going on. Okay, I stopped pressing R a while ago. There we go.
Well, that was just a really intense roll.
I know, right?
Leave
Okay.
the audience, you know, anticipation.
Yeah, so pretty good attack roll. I'll go ahead and spin the battle station, or the battle station, the target lock, to reroll these 2 blanks. Okay, why?
More anticipation. Well,
Favorable.
that is what you call perfect quality.
Yep, and then we'll spin the battle station.
Wait. Defender gets 2 modified dice before attacker, right?
True.
Okay, so because that's a new rule, I'm sorry, but that means that I would have changed your battle station. Do I have to spend the scan token for that?
You do have to spend the scan token. Actually, let me double check that. I've got the rule card right here.
Okay.
Spend any
Well,
number. Yeah, but spend any number of scan tokens to convert a battle station to a blank. Which, had you done that before I spent my target lock, I would have rerolled that with the other 2.
So why don't you roll that again?
Sounds good.
So I'm not going to use the scan for attacking, so I might as well use it for defense. Okay, so the results ended up being the same, but there it is.
Yep, so 5 hits and a crit.
Okay, and I have a native 3 defense dice.
Yes.
Well, 2 for the ship and 1 with interlink transceiver.
Yep.
And we'll see if this helps. Okay, I get to get rid of one of those, but now my shields are gone.
Alright.
Time for Voyager to leave.
Alright, so no shields, so just 4 hull left. Okay, alright.
Hey, I'm going to clear these for you.
Oh, thank you.
Gone. Alright, and then I don't have a shot on you with Voyager, and I don't think the Borg sphere is close enough yet.
Okay.
So, that's the end phase. Planning for round 3?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, so I have muted again. So that was a pretty good round. I am pretty happy with that result of stripping Voyager of its shields. But now I get presented with 2 vessels attacking me this next round. And I think I'm going to try and go in. I don't want to go in super hard because I still want the actions. But I'm going to have to take the sphere on. And I think that's where I'm going to want to use my primary weapon, or my advanced proton beam. So let's go ahead and let's do, I think a forward 2 would be good. So let's go ahead and set that there, and then I'll go ahead and unmute and let him know I'm ready. Alright, I am ready.
Oh, in phase, I need to draw 2 attack dice. We skipped in phase, but I'm supposed to roll these two, and if I get a hit or crit, we put a
Oh,
mission token on.
yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so mission tokens on nanovirus. My lower decks crew did amazing on their first try.
Right. Okay.
So there's
So
the mission token.
so the virus
So
has
the
been delivered.
nanovirus is delivered. Yeah.
Okay.
So at this point, I need to get my crew back and get off the map.
Without dying.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It's not looking great right now. Okay. So I am planned, and if you're planned, I think we're ready to move into the activation phase.
Yes.
Okay. Then the Borg is going to go first. I thought. There he goes. So he did a 3 and a rotate.
Okay.
And so he's going to. I think I want a target lock. Actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna target lock.
Okay.
Okay. Did you have to discard? Oh, you did. Okay. So that's him, and then Voyager's gonna go. Maybe Voyager's gonna go. Am I not clicking the button? It's not moving.
Weird.
Okay. Let me flip it over and see if I can reset it. Okay. I just reset. Still not clicking. I wonder if I copy and make a new one. That seems right. Can I flip it over at least so you can see what I did? There.
6 white. It looks like it's probably not coded in.
Okay.
So I will.
Yeah.
I'll file a bug report for Chris to look at that.
I have an idea though. If I do a 4 and then a 2, I should end up in the same place. Or a 4 and a 1. Let me see if that works. 4 didn't want to do anything.
Oh.
There it goes.
Okay.
I'm going to delete the second dial because. So that's a 4. Then I'm going to have to do it again, but with a 1. Because 4 and 1. Oh, he doesn't have a 1 straight.
Oh, that's right.
Can I undo it still, or is it too late?
It looks like it's
Well,
too late.
We still have this, so we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way.
Sounds good. Oh, the ship might be locked.
All right, I got it unlocked. My view is not great. There we go.
It just needs to come back a little bit. There we go.
Okay. Okay, so I did a 6 straight. Then I'm going to use the action economy of all of my fun things. So that. Tuvok with the battle station, 7 with the scan, and the evade, and then Harry to undisable Tuvok. And then I'm still too close to the sphere to do the free ship thing.
Okay. Alright, so the cube will be doing a 2 forward. So puts it there.
Oh, I really needed the free ship thing.
Oh, that's... pretty clear there. So I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take a target lock, which will give me the battle station as well. I'm going to target lock the sphere. I'll get the battle station for ocular implants. Okay.
So you could win if you take the action. Well, good luck getting me with the self-destruct sequence on the next turn, I guess. Never mind. I was thinking if you self-destructed and damaged me, that would be the game and you would win. Because all you have to do is damage me with it.
Right.
But you have to do that on the next turn, and I'm going to fly fast. And can you move on self-destruct sequence?
No.
That would be a really cool way to win. Blow yourself up and win the game.
But don't you still have to get your crew?
Yeah, I do. But in order for you to win, all you got to do is blow up and hurt or kill me.
Yeah.
So if you kill the Federation ship, then I can still get them back. But I guess on the board ship, or is that even a possibility?
I didn't.
No, it says if the Federation, if you kill me on this turn, I lose because I can't beam my away team back.
See, yeah, you're in a predicament for next round for sure. Because if you fly too fast, you're not going to be in range to do that.
It's true, but if I don't, well, but see, then I just turn it into a long game and fly the edge of the map for a while, healing myself.
It's true.
And then I come back with some shields and not nearly as scared of dying. But 4 is not hard to do. So I'm in trouble otherwise.
That's true. So do I want to target lock you instead? I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the right play. Okay, so combat phase. That'll be 6 dice coming at Voyager. Come on. It's 5, 6. See how long they want to hang up in the air this time. Oof.
Nearly as long.
Okay, do you want to modify?
Sure, I'll convert that battle stations for a scan. I'm not shooting at you.
Okay, I'll spin my target lock. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That is a really bad day for Voyager.
Yeah. It's survivable. Survivable for sure.
Maybe this is the mimetic copy Voyager, because...
Oh my. Oh my.
That's game. I can dodge 1, and then I take 4 crits and die.
Yeah.
So let me shuffle them, and we'll just see how I died. But I can't... I mean, even if I blow you up, it's not a win for me, right?
Right.
I have to return safely with my away team, and that's impossible now.
Yep.
So, a damage sensor array, no actions for me. Power disruption. I don't think auxiliary power token at this point is going to hurt me. A direct hit.
Yeah, that one would have been... So even if you had gotten the 1 evade.
And then minor explosion, so that's all 4 of them. Oh, and I should roll the attack die and see how much more damage you get to do to me. I was going to laugh if it was another crit. All right, you missed with the minor explosion, but I'm dead. So this is no longer a ship.
All right.
So it's impossible for me to win at this point.
Yeah.
But I'm still going to shoot at you with my Borg sphere, because
Yes, please use that weapon. That was the reason why I was going to shoot at the Borg sphere too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get... So 6 is my primary weapon. What does this say? The attack value of this is the ship's printed primary weapon value. So I'll be throwing 6 dice at you.
Yep.
It says remove this card from play, spend 2 drone tokens on the captain, and target an opposing ship. All damage inflicted by this attack ignores the defending ship's shields. So, we're going to just roll these 6. Ignore your shields. Oh, he didn't take an action. Well, he still has a target lock from before.
Right.
Did he take an... Or maybe that was... I don't remember how it went. It's fine. I'm spending the target lock. I'm going to re-roll these 4 dice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure your target lock was your action.
Yeah, that's a distinct possibility. Alright, so we got hit, crit. And then Korok said... Or I had to spend 2 drone tokens, so...
Yep, you're down
I'm down
to 4.
Down to 4. And then Korok says if I spend a drone token, I can convert 1 normal into a critical. So I'm down to 3.
Alright, and then since we are ignoring my shields, I'm assuming that's where Borg Ablative Hull Armor comes in. So
Right.
those would all get transferred down to hits. Well, no, 1 crit would stay because I modified before you. Right?
Defender modifies first.
Yeah. When defending, convert all of your opponent's crits to hit results.
Place all the damage cards that your ship receives beneath this card. Once there are 4 damage cards beneath this card gets upgrade.
It's a good ruling question there as to when this one converts those. But I'm willing to say that it converts that 1 crit to a hit, so it's 2 hits and a crit, because you just converted it with Karak. So, but all 3 would still go under
the card, and yeah. So I don't think the crit still. I don't think the crit affects your ship at all. At least not the way I did it, because it's under the card, not on the ship.
Right.
So, yeah. So that's it for that shot, and we're in the end phase. I don't have a way to beam my crew back to the Federation ship anymore. So I'm going to say that's the game, if you're all right with that.
I am.
Okay. Then congratulations. You whooped Voyager.
Thank you. That went better for me than I thought it was going to be. In full disclosure, when I first built this ship, I had full assault on the tactical cube.
Yeah.
And then I decided against going with full assault. And because I wanted to try the same weapon that you just used, the advanced proton beam. I was going to target Voyager with it, because I wasn't expecting Voyager to come out the gate so soft. I was expecting you to go a little bit further to try and meet up with your sphere, so you had a little bit more backup.
Yeah. I was also trying to steer clear of my sphere because that action's only free if I'm alone.
Yeah.
So, but I'm trying to replay it in my head to see if I could have done something different. I could have lined up behind you and, gone around the edge of the map, but you had 2 turns in a row where you were able to put a lot of dice into me. The first turn did nothing. It was the second turn that really hurt. And then the third turn, that second turn, you got perfect quality on 6 dice, and that tore up my shields.
Yeah, once the shields on Voyager are gone, it's pretty much, with its 4 damage, it's pretty much exposed.
Yeah, and if I had not put my spear in the middle and come right at you down the middle, if I'd have come down the edge instead, then Voyager wouldn't have been in range 1 to 2, and I would have had an extra defense die, and I would have been able to repair 2 shields from the turn before, or just 1 shield.
That's true.
I would have repaired a shield, and I would have had an extra defense die, so that could have potentially stopped 2 of your 5 damage that made it through. So,
yeah,
I don't know. Having my 2 ships close together was not supposed to be the plan, and
that and I took transphasic torpedoes away early.
Yeah, not that mattered, because me blowing you up wasn't the goal. I just liked the idea that I could put transphasic torpedoes on my ship for 2 points.
I mean, the bigger the ship, though, the harder those transphasic torpedoes hit, because that would have been a 9 dice attack roll against me.
Would it have been 9 or 10? Because I think it's
defending hull.
Defending hull +1.
Is it? Yeah, so 10.
So it would have been a 10 dice attack on you.
Yep.
And then I could re-roll a number of blanks equal to my primary weapon, so I could have re-rolled 4 dice. And then any uncanceled crits would have just gone straight through the hull.
Yeah.
So
that
could have been.
I really like this. Painful. I really like this copy of Transphysic Torpedoes. Much better than the old.
Yeah, way better. 10 dice was nice, but there was no quality.
Yeah, exactly.
And this one's way better, and it's cheaper, and yeah, I like it a lot. And now it's really cheap, because...
yeah.
Experimental Torpedo Bay makes it super cheap.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I don't know. I think I could have maybe played it a little different and gotten a little bit better result, but the hard part is I got to face you, head to head for at least 2 rounds.
Yeah.
And getting out of range 2 of a Borg cube like that is challenging, even for a ship that can move 6. And so, I don't know. If I were to rebuild this for myself, I would probably put a little bit more maneuverability on my ship. And the fact that we were playing thematically kind of hurt a little bit. But, something like Forrest or Strickler to get a little bit extra edge between me and where my enemy.
Yeah. There's definitely a way to cheese a little bit of movement.
Yeah.
If you're not going to play thematically.
But I don't know. I tried to stick with, and I think my build exclusively is new Voyager stuff, except for the Borg interlink transceiver. I think the rest of it's all from the new faction pack.
Yeah, it is. It's nice to see those cards getting out and people getting used to playing them. I enjoy seeing a good Chakotay out there. He's the one that really would have helped you in the attack phase with the scan, too.
Right.
Because then a hit or a crit can be canceled, but I don't have any defense dice, so...
Yeah, he's not super effective against that Borg, but alternatively, I could have put Borgified Janeway on there.
Yeah,
I don't know if her ability would have helped me much, but that would have been equally thematic. Because isn't this the same episode?
It is, yep.
As B'Elanna and Tuvok and Janeway getting assimilated?
Yep, and I gave thought to throwing assimilated B'Elanna on my cube. Just to simulate it, but I essentially decided against it.
Well. Anyway, I think the mission's fun. I totally think this one, among the missions that we played over the last few weeks, this one is the one that's, I think, most playable still, even though it's an old mission.
Yeah.
So
coming back from all the way from Wave 5, so, I mean, that's not too far from, like, when the game first started. Because back then they were doing the releases pretty much every month, so... I think this holds up. There's obviously a way to cheese the mission for the feds to play a little bit better. And I don't think the attack roll, getting a hit or a crit to get the virus, I don't think that was under or overpowered by any means.
I think that the self-destruct sequence needs a rework, though. That card's not very usable when you have to sit still and do nothing for 2 turns while your enemies fly out of your bubble.
True.
So that's kind of uncool. It probably worked better back in the day, but given the maneuverability that a lot of ships have now, I don't see it working terribly well. And if you roll your dice, which is what, your hull value or something,
I believe so, yeah.
roll a
And
number equal to, so you roll 9 dice but with no quality. So
yeah, and I think this card came out with Tactical Cube 138.
yeah, I think you're
So this is before Borg nerf. Before the
right.
so it was using the old Borg movement, which I really don't know how much that would play into it, but I would assume a little bit.
Well, you're not allowed to move.
That's
It,
true.
so you have to do the action on this turn, and then on your next turn, you don't move,
Right.
you don't shoot, you don't do anything, and then at the end, you destroy your ship.
Yeah. See, that seems. You're right. I think the self destruct sequence card itself. If we were to ever get more Borg or another Borg faction pack, where they look at tactical cubes, I think this is something that deserves a rework because it just doesn't work the way it is.
Well, and I see the purpose of it. It seems like it's on a timer. So you activate the self-destruct sequence, but you can't actually blow up for a turn because the timer.
Right.
So I'm thinking instead of that, why don't you start the game like hidden explosives? And this card starts the game with 5 time tokens or something. So you can't blow up until the time tokens are gone. And
I
then you can do it at will after that.
I very much like that. Yeah, I like that a
That
little bit
might be
better.
a way to fix that card if we're trying to fix cards. But anyway, I like the mission. I think it's playable for both sides. I think if the Federation's going to win, they probably do need to cheese it up a little bit just to make themselves a little bit more maneuverable. But it was definitely fun, and mistakes were made on my side. So even if I played with this exact same build again and we tried it again, I think there's a chance that I might be able to get away with it,
Yeah.
depending on dice rolls and the fact that my 2 ships were so close to each other, which was a mistake. I think if they were a little further apart, I might have done a little bit better because I would have had at least 2 more defense options there. So,
All right, sir. Well, as usual, it's always a pleasure, and I thank you for the game. And we will see you next week.
sounds great, and I look forward to it.
All right, and thank you everyone for joining us, and we'll see you around the shipyard.